Okay, so another very useful feature of OneNote is that it gives you the opportunity to share your notes with other people and to have them actually collaborate in real time with you on notes. So we can see in the top right hand corner of the screen, we've got a share button. That means that this particular page within this section will be shared. And if I click on that, we've got a number of options here. So I'm going to have a look at get a link first of all. This is a quick way of sending a OneNote file through to somebody that either gives them the option to edit or simply just to view that content. So if I was to click on view because I wanted to make the content available, but I didn't want anyone to be able to change it, I can click on create link and we've got this link that I can copy and paste now. So if I was to take that link that I've copied, go into another browser window and visit that, we will get this online version of the notebook that can be viewed but can't be edited. So we've got some icons here at the top of the screen. We can see that we can print it and share it on with other people. The idea with pasting a link like this is that you can share some content you've created in OneNote, maybe something you want to post to a blog. This is a good option to use. However, what you're more likely to want to do is the following. Actually go to invite people and actually put their email addresses into this window. And again, we've got the option to change whether they can edit or just view that content, and to change the interface so that people can actually edit it without a Microsoft account, or to actually enforce the fact that they would need a Microsoft account. So if you're working with other Imperial College London students, they're all going to have Microsoft accounts, so that's probably the one to choose there. That way, if you've got a OneNote document open and you have other people collaborating with you in real time, you can see the changes happening live. And that is why you've also got this Skype button at the top of the screen, because it can make the process of collaborating on a OneNote document live a bit easier if you can all hear each other as well. Now, the last thing I want to show you is actually going to be best demonstrated in OneNote Desktop. And it can be a little bit confusing when you are faced with all the different versions of OneNote available. So I've talked about the fact that there are phone apps. We've been looking in this series of videos at the online version of OneNote, but you should find that if you've got a Windows 10 computer, then OneNote is already installed. However, let's just take a closer look. If I go down to Start and I do a search for One, then Note, there we go. We've got two versions of OneNote, and by default the app is the version which is installed on your computer. That is a cut down version of OneNote that doesn't include all the features. So it's kind of similar to the one that you would access on the web. My suggestion is that you actually log into your Office 365 account and find the option for downloading the full desktop version of OneNote if you're using your own laptop. And this is why, if I go ahead and choose that, it's going to open my desktop version of OneNote, which looks fairly similar. Some of the things are in a different place. My pages are down on the right hand side and my sections are up at the top here. But one of the features which is added in that isn't available in the web version or the app, if I go to File, I've got the option to export this. So this is quite important because you might want to get your OneNote sections into things like Word documents and PDF files as well. So if I go ahead and export this as a Word document, I can choose a place to save it. I'm just going to save it to my desktop. And once that has saved, I'm going to close this down and we're going to open it in Word and have a quick look. And here we are. It's loaded this in Word, so images are just handled by Word in a similar way. You can adjust the size of them here. You can get all of your OneNote content out of OneNote into a Word document.